Hello and welcome to my channel Mystic Mem Tarot. Today I'm doing a reading for you, Divine Feminine. We'll get a lot of different messages from the masculine for you. I will finish off the reading with several songs where the lyrics resonate with how that he is feeling and thinking right now. This is a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate and leave the ones that don't. Also, I have two decks for sale on Etsy at the moment. One is a Spirit to Divine Feminine deck, and the other is a Karmic to Divine Feminine deck. They are digital downloads and they are 20 Australian dollars each. The link is below if you are interested. Now let's get started. What would the masculine like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? You cannot believe that I chose an evil karmic witch over you. I was your divine masculine, however now I am a fallen counterpart, a distorted masculine, and essentially a karmic masculine. I blew the whole assignment and lost my position in your life. I have lost all divinity now. Spirit stripped me of my divine title when I used my free will to go down a karmic path alongside the karmic. I am now feeling the way that you once felt. What goes around comes around, Divine Feminine. You and the karmic are complete opposites when it comes to your sexual energy. You are conservative with it. You're content staying celibate until you meet Mr. Right. You're happy to pleasure yourself. The karmic, on the other hand, sleeps with anybody and everybody. She has a high body count. She has had STIs, incurable STDs, and even has entities that she has picked up along the way. I have had a lot of different sex partners and I tried to hide that from you. I am down low. I keep it a secret that I enjoy dealing with the same sex. I am living my life in the wrong place with the wrong person. I should be with you. To this day, I still am not over you, Divine Feminine. I don't know if I ever will be. I have been going through the photos I have of you and the text messages that we sent to one another. I entertain energies that are not of the light. You are the company you keep. We come from opposite worlds, Divine Feminine. You utilized your discernment and your intuition when it came to me. Everything I did to you placed you on your spiritual path. I didn't realize that when I was doing wrong by you, I was insulting God for hurting and betraying a chosen one. You provided me with stability and kept me grounded. I feel as though you are hiding someone new from me, Divine Feminine. I used to accuse you of doing the things that I was actually doing. I was toxic, dishonest, and selfish. You were loving, loyal, giving, and kind. I don't like that you are denying me access to you now. It kills me. I'm even losing sleep over this. I am not coping well mentally without you. I feel like I'm losing the plot. I care way too much about what others think of me and how they view me. Tarot readers are sick to death of me coming out in your tarot readings, Divine Feminine. It is because I am clinging on so tight to your energy because you were my blessing. I am so heartbroken now. I feel as though we were meant to be together and also that you belong to me. I think that you now view me as a troublemaker who does terrible things to people. What else would the masculine like to say today? My karma is that you will never take me back again. I know that you are exhausted from me, my games, and my toxic ways. I smoke weed and drink daily now. I really feel that I should come back and give you the closure that I never gave you. I don't think you even need it now, though. My priorities and my downfalls were greed and lust. I hate God now. He is blocking me from coming back into your life once again. You are way too protected for my liking. I made the mistake of thinking that you would be okay with me being a player. I guess I thought that was what unconditional love was. You would stay with me, even if I cheated. You feel that I only come back around you when I don't have any more options to explore. I use my addictions as a form of escapism. It took me losing you completely for me to realize how in love with you I really am. You are an empath, Divine Feminine. That's why you keep attracting dark people into your life. I am truly grieving over the loss of you. It has really hit home for me now that this is completely over. She has slowly but surely destroyed everything good in my life. I wish I had never set eyes on this karmic Jezebel. If I didn't meet her, I would be happy with you now, abundant and fruitful. What I put you through has brought you closer to God, Divine Feminine. I was blocking your full potential and your creativity when I was around. I am such a jealous guy. I'm a control freak and I'm possessive. I also have narc traits. I breadcrumbed you and did the bare minimum in order to keep you around. You always knew that you deserved much more than what I was offering you. You resorted to watching tarot readings when what I was telling you didn't match up to your intuition and your gut feeling about me. I failed the spiritual test, Divine Feminine. I'm sorry. I still feel so connected to you. It doesn't make a difference that I'm with someone else. I have an explosive temper if I don't get my own way. All this karmic does is burden me with troubles, emotional baggage, and burdens. I hate the way that you have put your boundaries up. I cannot penetrate through them. The karmic is draining me of all of my energy daily. She is mentally all over the place and she is so difficult for me to deal with. I feel as though I have screwed up my whole life. You did the inner work and deaded this whole third-party situation and started your life over following Spirit's orders. What else would the masculine like to say today? I breadcrumbed you, kept you waiting, and played with your heart, Divine Feminine. I know that you have seen my true colours now. When you think of me, you think of the bad memories, the lies, the betrayal, the broken trust, the deceit, and the slandering of your name. When I chose the karmic connection over our divine connection, I thought that I knew what I was doing. It turns out that I was fooled and tricked. I chose an immature groupie over my divine counterpart. I feel like a complete fool. I am disgusted in myself for offering the karmic what I should have offered you. I can't believe that you have completely closed this cycle out. How could you do that? It's like you are married to Spirit now. Spirit will never let you down like I did. Spirit is making sure that I am reminded constantly about my mistakes concerning you. I was heartless and I used the love that you had for me against you. I behaved so recklessly and I did things that I never should have to intentionally hurt you. The universe keeps rewarding you with both little and big wins. You are excited now for what the future holds. You really didn't deserve to be put into a competition. You are alone now, however, you are never lonely. If you have been thinking about me more often recently, it's because I am constantly pulling on your energy. The messages for you today, Divine Feminine. I have not stopped mourning the loss of you. I may appear to have moved on, however, I really haven't. I threw my life down the drain, Divine Feminine. When you were trying to give me love in the past, I didn't want it. Now that you're done with me, I want to return to you. I've been in hermit mode reflecting on us. I'm realizing my flaws, my fears, and my insecurities, and the mistakes that I made with you. I am homesick and I want to come back to you. The karmic has put me in a love triangle after I put you in one. Judgment is here now. I am getting punished for not committing to my divine counterpart and choosing a karmic over her. The karmic and a few of her close friends are completely obsessed with you. I feel so miserable. You are a healer and I need healing urgently. I have demons that need healing. I know that you have detached from me and that this time it is final. I know that I am a player, but that doesn't change the fact that I love and miss you. I am not talking now, I am stalking you. I judged you, slandered your name, criticized you, and instead of manning up and supporting you, and not standing by your side. She doesn't even love me, Divine Feminine. She just doesn't want you to love me. I view love as a weakness. If I had have given you my love fully, then I would have lost my strength and my power. I masturbate over your photos a lot still. I really love your body, Divine Feminine. I understand that you are too busy building an empire to even bother with me. Now that you are standing in your power, it is forcing me to reflect on my mistakes. Hindsight is 2020, Divine Feminine. I have been looking back on the past, seeing everything clearly. At the time this all happened though, none of this was clear to me. I was as cold as ice when I left you out in the cold. I am trying to numb my pain using weed and alcohol. After the history of relationships that you have had, Divine Feminine, you want the next one to be authentic, equally yoked, healthy, and based on truth, loyalty, and kindness. I am devastated that I cannot embark on this journey with you. I was lying and creating illusions for both you and the Karmic. I thought that I could find your energy easily in someone else. I thought wrong. You have fallen in love with yourself. All of the love that you once put into me is going back into you, and you are on a major glow up. I treated you like you were a burden, when in actual fact, you are a divine being. Spirit held off your true gifts and rewards that you deserve, DF, until I completely exited your life. I'm ashamed that I turned on and attacked the blessing I received from the universe. I chose karmics, my ego, and arrogance over my divine path. I was a smart ass with a huge ego who lied and gossiped way too much. I know that I ran hot and cold with you. DF, when you look back at what you have been through and the situation that you escaped, you ask yourself, how did I do it? I love to hate you and I hate to love you. I am so mixed up right now regarding this connection. I know that you still think of me, however, the pain is slowly fading away. What else would the masculine like to say to you today? At one time, you were actually waiting on me and stagnant. Now you've gone full steam ahead and you are leaving me behind to never return again. I'm aware now that I never should have left you behind. You are thinking with your head and not your heart anymore. DF, you are playing so hard to get now. I go straight from one relationship and into another. I usually move in with them quickly too. I wasn't there for you when you needed me the most. I was too unreliable and wishy-washy. Spirit is blocking me from being a part of your life because I haven't done the shadow work and I'm still living in my South Node. I brought mess and destruction to your life with all of my secrets, lies, and toxicity. I came into your life like a wrecking ball. I am aware of the damage I caused. I am in, then I'm out. I'm up, then I'm down. I am going through a roller coaster of emotions at the moment. I want you to rescue me out of the hell I have created for myself, Divine Feminine. The Karmic hates that you are exposing her, especially if you have a platform, Divine Feminine. You know all of her secrets. I am aware that you use tarot readings to fill in the blanks when I left you hanging with so many unanswered questions. I don't have the knowledge of spirituality that you do. You are highly ranked in the spiritual realm. My friends and family cannot stand the Karmic. I am now truly obsessed with you. It is because you have completely pulled your energy back. She hates being the rebound, but that's all she was to me, a time filler until I managed to get you back. I cannot believe that I lost my Empress for a sexual connection. I am such a jerk. You are not naive like the other women I have dealt with. You are too intelligent, and I cannot fool you, Divine Feminine. I am in a jealous rage that Spirit is granting you an Emperor because I messed up our connection. I traded in a diamond for a cubic zirconia. I am really angry that you are currently getting a lot of attention off men. Spirit is right there beside you, guiding you in the right direction. You are moving forward and you're no longer looking back on life. I originally got with the Karmic to get a reaction out of you. Now she has made me stuck and bound to this situation. At one stage, you were going backwards and forwards in your mind with your thoughts because you couldn't figure out if I was the one for you or not. Spirit cut through all of the confusion and enlightened you to who I was and what my intentions were. You held up a mirror to me and shined a light on what I needed to heal within myself. I could not handle that. I have realized now that my karma is actually losing you. I didn't value you when I had you. Now that you're doing well, I want to sabotage your blessings. I hate you succeeding without me around. What messages for you today, Divine Feminine? My karma is being served to me on a platter. Whilst I was out there looking for greener grass, you were working hard on yourself and your future. I apologize for choosing the devil, the Karmic, over you, my earth angel. I've confided in my mum about my deep feelings for you and how I ruined what we had. The old tricks and manipulation tactics that I used on you in the past no longer work on you. I feel as though you view me as a clown now because I rejected my divine counterpart, you, for a stinky Karmic. I really loved you. I became jealous of you. I was competing with you, and I want to marry you. How does any of that make sense? Divine Feminine, I exhausted you and drained your energy. You were drained physically, emotionally, psychologically, and mentally. It has taken time for you to replenish your energy once again. I brought bad energy into your life because I was confused and unstable. It kills me now to not be aware of exactly what you have going on in your life. I am so cocky and full of myself. She has control over me, DF. I am so weak. We are both liars, manipulators, and cheaters. We deserve one another. I know that I will never receive another blessing like you in my life ever again. I cannot stop spying on you now, especially if you have a public platform or if you are in the public eye. I know that you are very upset at me because I wasted your precious time. What messages for you, Divine Feminine? My family influenced me to let our connection go. God set you free from me as I wasn't being authentic, and you deserve so much more out of life. My ancestors are extremely upset with me because of how I treated you and because of all of my poor choices. I am now under judgment for intentionally breaking your heart. I still masturbate over the photos I have of you, Divine Feminine. To this day, I cry over you. I know that you were disappointed by the one person who you thought would never hurt you, me. I get bored easily as I love the thrill of the chase. I've confided in other women over our connection. They got so jealous and put spell work on you. It's all my fault. I would rather take my secrets to the grave than admit them to you. You have enemies because of me. I was pillow talking about you to others, and now they are sending you the evil eye. I need ECT. It's the only way that memories of you will be erased from my brain. I am getting the worst karma ever. You were divinely guided away from me just in time. I was an absolute fool to think that there were no consequences for putting you in a third party. Yes, this was a give and take relationship. You gave me everything and I took everything. No matter what I do or say, you will only ever see me as a player. I was fully aware that you were my true love, and I still chose to do the wrong thing by you. The reality is that I have a lot of options now. I am hooked on drama, and I have many addictions. So, Divine Feminine, you basically dodged a bullet. You seem to have alchemized the heartbreak, and now you are capitalizing off it. You are entering into a new, lucky, exciting, abundant period in your life. It's time to get prepared for it, Divine Feminine. The spell work that she put on me made me choose her and not you, Divine Feminine. I love to play games. I come on strong, promise women the world, and make them fall madly in love with me. Then I ghost them to see if they will chase after me. I am being shown by Spirit how different you and the Karmic are. It is putting me deep in my feelings as I am full of remorse. You are content being single now due to me leaving you alone for so long. You never want to feel the terrible way that I made you feel ever again in your life. I am Mr. Know-It-All. I never take accountability for anything. The Karmic really messed up when she began to attack you, DF, because you are an ascended master. I still view you as a beautiful goddess, Divine Feminine. I hate that you are attracting so much attention. It makes me so jealous. I thought that I had you wrapped around my finger in the past. The tables have turned now. Now you have me wrapped around your finger. I have been treating the Karmic exactly the way that she wanted me to treat you, Divine Feminine. The truth is that I love to party. You were way too settled in your life for me. It bothers me that you are so unbothered. It makes me wonder if you ever even cared. I was given a test by the universe, and I was weak and I failed it and fell into temptation. What else would the masculine like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? You put me up on a pedestal and I couldn't live up to your expectations. My karma is this. The person I left you for is putting me through absolute hell, just like I did to you. You took the divine protection with you, Divine Feminine. I have been having nightmares over how I have wronged you. I have a God complex. I really regret putting you into a competition. It was my inflated ego. You are the gift that was sent to me from the Most High, and I rejected my own gift. I am aware that I took way too long with you. I told you so many lies that I started losing track of them. That's how you caught on. I wanted you, DF, as wifey, but I just couldn't give up my other karmics for you. I wanted both. You are the package deal, Divine Feminine. You have brains and beauty. I ignored you and worked with a Queen of Wands in reverse instead. At this stage, I will admit that I have been more affected by this than I thought I ever would be. All of the people I left you for aren't even in my life anymore. I was so foolish. When you confronted me with my lies, did you notice that I disappeared out of your life? I was too indecisive and I couldn't decide whether I wanted this or not. My friends encouraged me to have multiple options and sex partners. The Karmic is raging spiritual warfare on you, Divine Feminine. I know that you can see straight through me. I can fool others, however, I can't fool you. I've had nightmares of you moving on with another man. You know what I'm about to do before I even do it. Your intuition is so accurate that it scares me. I'm acting like I am happy now. However, deep down, I am nothing but miserable. My childhood trauma has resulted in me having a sex addiction. I am so ashamed of it. I am a complete rebel. I do not like following rules at all. I chose her because it seemed as though she had a lot more than you. I had it all wrong. I didn't realize exactly how much I loved you until it was too late. I am full of regret and remorse over how I treated you. I made terrible decisions that haunt me to this day. I am bitter because you are not acknowledging me anymore. You gave to the connection and I was a taker. Now you have decided to do you. I regret not coming to you to clear the air and confront you with the rumors that I heard. You would have set the record straight, Divine Feminine. I've been dealing with other options to help me get over you. It is not working though. I always ruin anything good that comes to me in life. If I can't have you, Divine Feminine, then no one can. I don't think that any words or apologies could make up for the betrayal I caused in your life. I can't get over how you believed that I was celibate and waiting for you. That was far from the truth. I'm not going to lie. I had no idea that you were so powerful in the spiritual world. I have asked my family and friends for advice on what to do next with you. I am a mama's boy, Divine Feminine. There were so many people that went against us and our connection. I backstabbed and betrayed you, however, I still love you. I know, I'm as toxic as hell. I was acting karmic towards you, Divine Feminine. I really underestimated you. God hid your spiritual rank from me, as he knew that I didn't have the best intentions with you. I treated the karmic like a queen and the DF you like trash. Shame on me. I played so many games with you. The reason I stay with the karmic is because we do drugs, drink alcohol, and have a lot of sex together. That's it. Gossip and slander ruined this connection. I apologize for listening to them and not you, Divine Feminine. I prayed for a woman like you, and then when I got you, I took you for granted and abandoned you. I love you to the ends of the earth, Divine Feminine, even though I may never show it. What else would the masculine like to say today? I cared more about attention than blessings. I really don't comprehend why we couldn't sort this out and make it work. I am still thinking about you sexually. I'm sorry for taking you for granted. The things that she accused you of, DF, were the things that she was actually doing. I chose a toxic 3D relationship instead of us. I don't know why I did what I did. You didn't deserve any of it. Because of your intellect, we had in-depth conversations. I really miss that. Don't ever forget that you are my beautiful angel and goddess. You made me feel so fantastic. I am in shock that you have actually left me behind. The Karmic uses her body and spell work to get everything that she wants in life. Sorry for playing mind games and also for breadcrumbing you. What we had was so unique. I will never ever find another you. I used you for your divine energy and then abandoned you for a Karmic. I know that you feel that I am heartless. I've actually been talking to a counsellor about the feelings I feel. You are the most classy woman I have ever encountered. I am so stuck in this karmic cycle, I cannot see a way out. I wish that we had have gotten those matching tattoos. She deleted your number out of my phone when she was in a jealous rage. I have shed so many tears over you, Divine Feminine. I feel left out now that all of your blessings are coming in. I daydream about you, and then when I go to sleep, I dream about you. She is one of my exes. She got so jealous when she found out that I was in love with you. I have been hanging around Karmics. You leveled up because of the hurt that I put you through. I lose my temper at her all the time because I blame her for losing you. Now I'll get some songs from the masculine to let you know where he's currently at, Divine Feminine. You may want to look up the lyrics online to these songs. The first one is Before You Go by Lewis Capaldi. Talking to the Moon by Bruno Mars. Take a Look at Me Now, Phil Collins. I Ran So Far Away by A Flock of Seagulls. Drink You Away by Justin Timberlake. Back to December by Taylor Swift. I Guess That's Why They Call It the Blues by Elton John. Yesterday by the Beatles. You're Still the One by Shania Twain. I Miss You by Blink-182. Help by the Beatles. And the last one is Still in Love with You by Dragon. Thanks for listening. I really hope you enjoyed this reading, Divine Feminine. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Bye!